Hello, I'm joined by Kieron Boyle, who is the Chief Executive of Guy's and St. Thomas's Charity. Thank you very much, Kieron, for joining us today. Firstly, could you tell us a bit about CHL UK and how you're involved?
Yeah, so we're involved in the UK initiative of the Collaboration for Healthier Lives, which is an interesting test. Essentially, we're looking across 230 retail stores in South London to see if you can help encourage lower income consumers to shift to a healthier shopping basket. And what we're doing as an independent health foundation is helping with the collaboration, pulling the right people together in the right sorts of places, and then observing over time, well, is any of this working?
Great, and so why would you say this is so important in the larger puzzle for Guy's and St. Thomas's Charity?
Yeah, so we're an urban health foundation, so we focus on distinct urban health challenges, so things like childhood obesity. And what we know about childhood obesity is that two things are particularly important. So one of those things is that the environments we're in really shape our decisions. So in urban areas, a lot of us are bombarded with opportunities to eat cheap and unhealthy food. So you need to do something about that. The second is that income really matters. And so if you go to lower income areas, families there are more likely to have kids that are overweight or obese. In a place like London, 3 times more likely to be overweight or obese, and that gap is growing over time. So we're associated with this to say, well, if that's the problem, what are some of the solutions? And it feels to us that some of the solutions lie in, well, 80% of us kind of spend our budgets in supermarkets. Well, in convenience stores, well, can we buy things differently? And importantly, given that so much of our decision making about food is unconscious, can we nudge people to eat healthier food?
Definitely. And I mean, these are some really big challenges. So how critical is collaboration in all of this?
I don't think this will be achieved without collaboration. I think what we've learned through the UK initiative is frankly just how wide that collaboration has to be. So it's not enough just to be food retailers and manufacturers. Indeed, it's not really enough just to be food retailers, manufacturers and statutory authorities. You really need to involve places themselves so you can understand more about the dynamics of, well, what are lives like for consumers who buy at these supermarkets or these convenience stores. So that really means a role for civic society, community groups and organisations like ours.
Great, so that multi-stakeholder collaboration is definitely critical.
Absolutely critical.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Kieron, for joining us today and for sharing those really valuable insights. We really do appreciate it. Thank you.